Hey, shalom, shalom. It's the brother Abba Buff in the DC Church coming at you, giving all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakadash, Shen Kabag, Gawala Rakaza, claiming out by Aith, Wa Shalom, wa Barakum, wa Bakan, Shah Sha'ala. Typically I break it down, but I'm trying to make a quick video and just spiritual thought. You know, I woke up this morning. As soon as I woke up, I ain't pray yesterday night like how I typically would pray. And, you know, I woke up and my neck slipped out of place and I had a crick in my neck. Actually, right now I have a crick in my neck. But, you know, through the spirit and power of the Lord, kind of eased the pain a little bit. And as soon as it happened, I understood immediately why the Lord did it. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to kind of convey this message of just being cognitive of your spiritual connection to the Heavenly Father and making sure that you're tentative to the Heavenly Father at all times, because the Lord knows how to give and He knows how to take. You know, the scriptures say, I'm thinking of Sirach, the 11th chapter, poverty, riches, all of it is given of the Heavenly Father. And being the fact that it's given of the Heavenly Father, you know, He's in control of all facets of this world and of our time, you know. So you got to keep a keen eye on the things that you're indulging yourself in so that you're not putting yourself in a situation of compromise, you know. And you want to continuously worship the name of Yahweh Shema Shai so that you're standing on the Heavenly Father's good side, man. Because it's so easy on the sudden for the Heavenly Father to do things to disrupt your flesh, you know. And the Lord would do that. He would do that in retaliation to you not following after the things that He commanded you to do. So you have to fear the Lord. A healthy fear of the Lord. Healthy fear of the Lord will preserve you from a lot of bullshit. You know, we get into situations, we get into skirmishes and what have you. But to be honest with you, a lot of times shit could be avoided if you fear the Heavenly Father. All right? Times we just be living our life so frivolously, so aimlessly, and we just kind of don't necessarily consider the fact that the Lord has control over all these things, you know. And you got to sometimes, a lot of times, all the time, have to really just take a step back out of yourself and really realize that all of this is made from the Heavenly Father. All of this happened because of the Heavenly Father, you know. And I was kind of thinking about that because, you know, we experience certain things and you see certain things in life and you kind of neglect the fact that, like, yo, the Lord had this situation set up from aforetime for me to be at this specific point in time, whether it's folly or not, whether it's edifying or not. You know, the Lord, He felt it fit for every single last detail that happened in your life to happen in your life, even down to me making this video about this specific topic. You know, so don't ever be negligent of your spiritual requirements that you have within this truth. You know, it is a requirement for us to pray without ceasing. It is a requirement for us to consistently communicate with the Heavenly Father and His men. It is a requirement for us to edify ourselves on a day-to-day basis and uplift our spirit in the word of Yahweh Shema Shai. And that involves reading and fasting, you know. And fasting comes in many different ways, as we know. It can be fasting from people, fasting from things, fasting from food, fasting from water, fasting from anything that is pleasurous, and even fasting from things that are detrimental to your, you know, to your body. You know, you could fast from drinking or fast from social media. That and honestly, that's the one that I suggest the most, because fasting from social media help you realign your spirit, because you're not on a platform that's pulling your attention, you know. And you could fast from sex, which is another thing that I suggest too, because, hey, the Lord got us while we young, man, which is a blessing. Some of us came in the truth, we was 14. Some of us came in the truth, we was in our early 20s. We got a lot of testosterone, man, and we work out. We're men of the Lord, so these things, all these contributing factors all make up a form of sacrifice, a form of sacrifice. And that's essentially what we're doing. Anything that you desire to do or you pleasure in doing is anything that can and will be and have to be sacrificed in order for you to grow in this truth exponentially, okay? So you got to keep in mind that I know I'm kind of speaking around in circles, but all of these things kind of make for a greater salaki. Whew. Hey, call Allah Yumla Yahaba Shema Shah, man. Whether we in pain, whether we're in pleasure, call Allah Yumla Yahaba Shema Shah, man. But again, like I said, the Lord is so easy for him to give and to take, so just be mindful of what your spiritual requirements are daily, so that you're staying in a situation to where you're pleasing the Lord, opposed to, taking away from the Heavenly Father. And just be mindful of the things, your requirement, because everybody has a different balance and different strokes for different folks. That's kind of what I divvy it down to. What works for this brother will not work for you, and what works for that brother will not work for work for you. It's all about what personal relationship you have with the Heavenly Father. But we're all subject to doing the same exact things, which is praying, fasting, and doing the work. As long as you're fulfilling those three things, praying, fasting, and doing the work. And it kind of goes in that order. Actually, it's praying, doing the work, and fasting. Fasting is not a last priority, but doing the work and praying is more primary than fasting. Okay? So just keep in mind that these are requirements that the Heavenly Father, and these are expectations that the Heavenly Father has for us when it pertains to us being in this truth and keeping a healthy relationship with the Lord. Because if you're not doing these things, which is a continual sacrifice, the Lord will punish you. And the shit hurt. He know how to get you, man. And that was really the main point of this video. Like, the Lord really knows what angle to come at in order to really bring some fucking hell on you, bro. The Lord knows. He's personalized us. The thing is, if we're a part of the elect, the Lord's will we are. He said, with great labor have I made this great perfect. And 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 20 through 22. Okay? So just be it in mind that the Heavenly Father knows what to do in order to bring hell upon you. Okay? And just be mindful of how much you're dwelling in carnality and how much you're dwelling in things that are not a part of the services that you have to provide to the Heavenly Father on a day-to-day basis. Okay? This life that we giving up, it's all worth it. Okay? When he said give your life as a living sacrifice, it's like it. When he said give your life as a living sacrifice, it's a continual thing. It's not just okay, Lord, let me just put myself on the stake and just crucify myself. No, it's not like that. The thing is, it's easier for us to just, off ourselves and sacrifice ourselves that way. But the Lord doesn't require that. The Lord requires us to make continual sacrifices, which is a day-to-day thing. And that's what really shows faith, is because you're not going to get everything that you want right then and there. You're going to get it when the Heavenly Father allows you to obtain it. Okay? And he doesn't even know when he's coming. Yahushua doesn't know when he's coming. But we know that he's coming, though, because thus saith the scriptures, because everything else has been fulfilled that the Heavenly Father warned us about. Okay? So we know that our reward awaits us, but it takes continual sacrifice, and it takes continual effort in order for us to enter into that. All right? And just continue to do what the Heavenly Father has set for you to do. So, man, you get less punishment, man. None of us want to get jacked up. But it is what the fuck it is. You know, it's inevitable that the Heavenly Father is going to allow some things to befall us because of our negligence and ignorance. And hey, our righteousness is as filthy rags, so we deserve everything that we getting. But at the same time, you know, you could definitely appease the Heavenly Father's wrath by doing what he fucking commands us to do, which is the work, which is everything that I listed before, man. All right. And that's all I really had to say, you know, pertaining to this topic. I pray that you were edified, truthfully. Wanted to send like a little bit of morning exhortation and just put brothers in good spirits before I start my day. You know, and hey, look, I give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shemal Shah, Shemar Kalkadash, Shen Kabag, Gavala Rakaz, Queen of Aith. Many double honors to the elders and apostles, DMS in these times. And Shalom with Barak Allah Bakarim, Shiyasha Allah, peace and blessings be upon the elect of the nation of Israel. To the men out there that's pushing this word of sincerity and truth, to you, I say Shalom with Barak Allah, peace and blessings be upon you. Shalom, Akim.